Digital hugs to all my people out there. Welcome back to Pete Cinematic. I'm your transmuter host T5, and today we're going to be doing a series review of the anime Hunter x Hunter. And if you do not want any of this to be spoiled for you, you should stop the video right now, go watch the show, and then come back because my shit is dope. So here we go. Right off the back, I want to go ahead and give my rating for the whole series as a whole, and then explain why I gave it that. Out of 5 stars, I think I would give it a 3.5. I might have gave it a 4 because at the later half, at the last half of the series, it got really good, but the first half seemed like a bit of a mess. Like, I didn't do any research on this, so all this is like speculation, but the first half, it seemed like it was trying. Well, the creator of the show was the guy who also created Yu Yu Hakusho, and I love that shit. And it seemed like he was trying to like replicate that at the beginning half of this series, because he had It seemed like the creator was trying to recreate the Yu Yu Hakusho show by using the 4 main characters that we see at the beginning of the series, which is Gon, Lidro, Kurapika, and Killua. Damn, sorry, I had a brain fart. The show didn't seem like it had a real steady hold of what it wanted to be at first. Like, it was still molding itself and whatnot. And you can see the transition of how some of the characters seem to fade. How some of the characters seem to fade out of the spotlight, like Kurapika and Lidro, and it just mainly became about Gon and Killua and their friendship. The other 2 seem to disappear after the whole Phantom Spider trope event. Sorry, they're called the Phantom trope. Sorry, my bad. At times it seemed a little bit like Fairy Tail, and I don't like that because some of the characters were just very strange and very unnecessary. Like the end where the Zodiac, where all of them look like their characters, well, their nicknames, which is really stupid. Like, why would you want to look like a fucking horse like that? It just looks so dumb and ugly. Like, why would you make that fucking decision just because, what's his name? How do you pronounce it? Netero gave you that position and that name. You wanted to look like that? Why? That's so fucking stupid. But, you know, whatever. But the second half had a lot of good stories. It has a lot of good stories in. Like, the first one were Kurapika and the whole Phantom Trope event, and he beat a fucking big dude. Hold up, let me look up his name. Uvijin? I think that's how you say it. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm still learning Japanese. I'm sorry. But yeah, that fucking fight was fucking epic. Like, there was a lot of moments in this fucking show that got real fucking intense. Like, I remember getting really excited when Gon and Killua's team was fighting Razor. That shit got fucking intense. Especially like the line where Gon got I don't know how you pronounce it, but Gon got mad at fucking Razor, and he said to fucking Killua, like, aren't you fucking mad? Like, if you wouldn't have dodged that, he would have killed you. You're not pissed? Like, he got fucking pissed. Like, that was such an exciting few shows, bro. That was dope. That was just one of them. Like, a lot of the fights were really good. Well, not a lot of them, but they had a lot of good fights throughout the whole series. Some of them were just like bullshit, and they could have been better. But yeah, a lot of them were really good. And the story was good too. But I feel like there should have been more fighting, and it should have been, I don't know, I feel like there should have been more fighting. There was enough story throughout the second half, but I feel like there could have been more fighting. Actually, no, the second half was fine. I don't think I would touch the second half. The second half was fine. The first half, though, however, it needed more fighting and a better story. I really wanted to see Killua beat Yuppie, though. I was really mad that he just lost energy and then had to bang out. I really wanted to see him defeat Yuppie. That would have been so dope to see, because he looked like he didn't go Super Saiyan, but it looked like he went Super Saiyan using his God speed. That was fucking cool, bruh. Honestly, I wish that the writer never introduced not Killua, but Lidro and Karapika, because they were like such essential characters, and then all of a sudden they were tossed aside. Like, I was so holding out hope to see Karapika and Lidro become really dope nin users throughout the whole series, but then eventually I just gave up because I knew it wasn't going to happen. I saw them change directions and whatnot, so it was like, but it pisses me off though. I really wanted to see that. I really wanted to see Lidro be badass and Karapika be even more badass, since he killed one of the spiders by itself. The second half, though, had a lot of good moments. Like one of the good moments, when Gon and this was back when they were doing the Phantom Trope event thing. When Gon and Killua were stalking the two Phantom Trope members, and they were in that building, and then they suddenly found out. And as soon as the Phantom Tropes noticed them, and they noticed them noticing them, they banged out so fast. Though I fucking love that. They were gone in the millisecond, bruh. The millisecond they fucking found out, they were so gone. I like that scene. That scene was really cool. And also a similar scene to that was when Kite first fought Pito and then he died, which was cool. I like that scene too, because you could feel the fucking terror, and they weren't just overpowered characters. Like, they were in real fucking danger, and they had to go. They had to get gone. And I also love the fucking Pito and Gon fight. That was dope too. And also before that, Gon had said what he said to Killua. I can't remember what he said. I'm trying to paraphrase it. What was it? Gon had said, yeah, they had just got in the room and Gon was super fucking pissed. Like, unbelievably pissed. And Killua was still chill and analyzing the situation. Then Gon said, it's easy for you because you don't care, or something like that. And I was like, yo, you can't say that. God damn, that is your fucking boy. You just disrespect him like that. Like, yo, I'd have been pissed if I was Killua too. Like, yo, I get why he went ham on Yuppie for that brief second, bro. I was like, and I like that scene too when Killua went down to Yuppie and was like, I'm apologize for what's about to happen. I just need to let off some steam. Like, that was fucking cool, bro. I like that shit. Ooh, I don't like the fact that Meruem. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. But Meruem, I don't like the fact that he looked like fucking Cell. Like, that shit was annoying. I mean, he was cool. He was a cool character, and I liked him and all, but the fact that he looked like Cell kind of threw me off from DBZ. It's like, really, you guys, you're really trying to do... Really? You can't make him look a little different? Really? I mean, he was definitely pretty much Cell. Like, he absorbed powers like Cell. He looked like Cell. He was super strong like Cell. He was the main top bad guy like Cell. That was fucking Cell, bro. That was definitely Cell. And any DBZ fan would have seen that shit, bro. But I like his relationship with, what is her name? His relationship with Kumagi. That was dope. I like that. I like how that one human fucking changed him. That was a good story, and it wasn't even just fighting. It was just fucking him playing chess, not chess, what was it? Don't fucking remember the game. But it was like chess. Him playing that with him changed his whole fucking view, which was really cool. It was nice though seeing Leader at the end punching Jing's dad using his emitter power, and we got to see him using power. I'm glad he was training at least a little bit and not just being full-time doctor. I'm like, you can't just be a fucking hunter and then not know how to use Nen. Like, you have to know how to use it at least to some degree. And I also found that weird, like, why didn't he develop a power if he was like so headstrong about being a doctor? Why didn't he develop a power like that? Like Pito's, definitely don't remember her power's name, but yeah, like Pito's power, the healing thing. How come he didn't develop one like that? Or maybe he couldn't. I don't know. I don't care what any of y'all try to say. Jing was a fucking terrible dad. He just banged out. Really? No, he's a fucking terrible dad. I don't care what you try to say. He's a terrible dad. He's still a cool character, but he's definitely a bad dad. I would not leave my son like that. Fuck that. I don't have kids, but I definitely wouldn't just bang out on my son like that. Fuck that shit. Where the fuck was Jing and all the other super strong fucking Nen users during the whole Chimera Ant event? Like, what the fuck? Where are y'all at? Where are y'all hiding? Y'all know what was fucking going on. It was all over the goddamn news. Y'all couldn't help out? Seriously? Real shit? Fuck y'all. Ooh, now I'm thinking about the Netero and Meruem fight where he won. Like, the fight started off kind of slow, but then at the very fucking end, where he was like, where Meruem was like, can't you see? I'm paraphrasing it. It's not exactly how it goes, but he said, can't you see, like, you can't win, just sit down and talk to me. And he was like, the Netero was like, don't underestimate fucking humanity. And he had that fucking evil, sinister fucking look like, yo, I'm about to fuck you up. And he took his life for that, and he did fucking win that fight, bruh. That was a good goddamn fight. I love that shit. And oh my god, that is a terrible goddamn bomb. Oh my. I hope we don't make any bombs like that. And if we do have a bomb like that, we need to destroy that shit. Like, wow. If they do an English translation of this, an English dub of it, when Gon does his Jajinkin, I believe that's what it's called, his Jajinkin, they have to do that in Japanese, because there's no way he can fucking say say what he does. Hold on, I'm gonna just do it. There's no way he can say let's first comes rock, paper. Wait, first comes rock, then rock, paper, and rock. There's no way you can say that in English and it sound cool. It sounds cool in Japanese, but in English I feel like it would just sound bad. So he has to say that in Japanese. Or maybe not, because maybe it would just sound weird. I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna sound right in English, though. I just don't think it is. IDK though, prove me wrong. I do wish the fight that he had with Pito would have lasted longer. That was like short as hell and one-sided as hell. He just went all fucking Super Saiyan and shit. and then it was just basically over. But it was a cool sight, but I wish we could have actually seen them actually fight and have a good fight. I'm pissed we never got to see Hisoka fight, what's his name, Coolio? Something like that. I really wanted to see that motherfucking fight. Like, why didn't they show that shit? They definitely should have showed that shit. Also, Killua's sister, Iluka, I believe I'm saying that right, is way too overpowered. They need, just imagine if she was an actual fucking nin user and was a fighter and whatnot. No one would want no problems with her. she's overpowered, and if they do pick up the series and continue it, then they need to cut her out. I think they need to cut her out for sure. And I really want Killua to be with Canary, the black butler chick. Like, she seemed really cool, and it seemed really care about fucking Killua, and it seemed like Killua liked her a lot at one point in his life. So fucking bring them together, let them be friends. He should have took her and been like, yo, I'm taking Canary too, by the way, not just my sister. And that should have happened. That's how I would have wrote it. But seriously though, fuck Gene. Like, he's such a bad dad. I know I already said that, but goddamn, fuck him. And Gon just still loves him. Like, oh, being a hunter must be that fucking great. No, he's a fucking terrible dad. I don't give a fuck what you try to say. Being a hunter is great, but fucking, he's still a terrible ass dad. He could have did both. He definitely could have did both. Like, let's be real. I wish Kite would have said something about being a girl now and how weird that shit is. And I wonder why they, like, kind of took away her tail when she got, like, a little older. And also, I want to know how long will it take for Kite to look like a full adult? Since he does continue, he seems to be growing at an exponential rate. Yeah. Oh my god, the Chimera Ants was a great idea for a story though. That was really cool. So yeah, I highly recommend the second half of the show. Like, I don't know what episode this is, but find the episode. If you haven't watched this series at all and you're trying to get into this, find the episode where Gon and Killua start training with Bisky, I think her name is. Find that episode and start from there. Get like a little brief review of the first half of it. Actually, you probably won't even really need it. Just go right from there and... Oh, but wait, you'll be missing out the Kurapika death fight. Go back and watch the Kurapika fight. Go back and watch that shit. And watch the fight where Gon first fought Hisoka. I think those are only two, like, major fights you should actually go back and watch. But yeah. Yeah. The rest of it, just, like, you can pretty much pick it up from where Bisky, where they started training with Bisky and whatnot. But yeah. I think that's all I'm going to say for this video. This has been Peace Cinematic. I'm your host, T5. If you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to it, because there'll be more videos like this. Also, if you want to chat with me, you can hit the comment section below. Why do I always mess up this part? You can go in the comment section below and talk to me, or my Facebook, or my Twitter. And if you want to donate anything, donate money to me, donate to the cause, to the channel, because it's dope. You can go to my Patreon, the link's in the description for all that's in the description below. And I think that's it. My arm's getting tired. Bye.